Welcome back to Black and White Banter, you lovely Newcastle fans. It's quite light. I thought it was going to be darker. I've got a bag of cans, a bag of sandwiches, and yes, there's a bottle of Jägermeister on this one. That can mean only one thing. It's the third away day of 3. It's Aston Villa. Probably the toughest one of the 3. I said last week Brentford was pretty tough because they hadn't lost there in so long. But this is one of the most informed teams in the Premier League. 19 points from 21 this lot have got. We've won 5 in a row, so I guess it's anyone's. As I said on the match preview, I backed the draw. But I'd love nothing more than to go down to Villa Park and take some points off these, because we've got this weird rivalry with them. It's developed over the years. They're talking about Newcastle constantly on Twitter and whatnot. I've never been to Villa Park, so I'm looking forward to getting down there. Just about to get on the bus. Just got to Newcastle now. Can't wait to get down. I'm happy with whatever the outcome is today, as long as we put on a better performance in the first half than what we did at Brentford. I'm worried that they'll really take it to us if we start the game like we did last week, because we've been pretty lucky the last couple of games because our performances haven't actually been great. So fingers crossed, but let's get a can in hand and get this away day started. How are the lads? Just landed just next to Aston Villa Stadium. We're just going to the away pub. It's £5 to get in now. I don't like that. I don't. £5 is a lot of money. This pub is going to get absolutely filled with Geordies spending shit tons on beer. It's about 9:45 in the morning right now. The fact it's £5 in, I just don't agree with it. Any away fan who comes to Newcastle, I'm not surprised they love it, because it's pubs everywhere. You're welcomed everywhere. We've got to pay £5 just to have a pint of lager and enjoy a bit of pre-match atmosphere. But we're going to do it because we're slaves to it, because there's nowhere else to go. So we'll just spin the cash point now. Going to get in there now. But £5 come on, Aston Villa, sort it out. Just landed just next to Aston Villa Stadium. We're just going to the away pub. It's £5 to get in now. I don't like that. I don't. £5 is a lot of money. This pub is going to get absolutely filled with Geordies spending shit tons on beer. It's about 9:45 in the morning right now. The fact it's £5 in, I just don't agree with it. Any away fan who comes to Newcastle, I'm not surprised they love it, because it's pubs everywhere. You're welcomed everywhere. We've got to pay £5 just to have a pint of lager and enjoy a bit of pre-match atmosphere. But we're going to do it because we're slaves to it, because there's nowhere else to go. So we'll just spin the cash point now. Going to get in there now. But £5 come on, Aston Villa, sort it out. Right, I'm here in the pub just near Villa Park. I'm joined by Mr. Steenberg. He hasn't been on a match vlog since Wembley. Steenberg, what's the score going to be today?
I reckon 2-2.
Ooh.
I reckon we'll go. I'm going to go as far as saying we're going to go 2-0 down, and I reckon we'll pull it back to 2-2.
I mean, I'll take a draw today.
Put the money on it. Come on.
How many Jaeger bombs are we down today? Roughly?
Not enough. Not enough.
Not enough.
4, 5, 4. I've lost count.
What's the score going to be today?
2-1 Newcastle.
I'll come to you in a second. What's the score going to be?
2-1 Newcastle.
Who's going to score first?
Isaac.
I'll take that.
2-1.
Sorry, what's the score going to be?
2-1 Newcastle.
And who's going to score first?
Isaac.
And are we going to get Champions League football?
I think so, yeah.
Are we going to get Champions League football?
We are, 100%. Yeah.
That's joined by my very good friend Nathan, who I don't see enough of anymore on these away days. Nathan, what's the score going to be today?
It's going to be 2-1 to the team.
Who's going to score first?
Isaac or Joe Linton, depending on who's starting.
And where do you see Newcastle finishing this season?
3rd.
Ooh, I'll take that. How's them beers going down? I see that beer there. How's that beer going down?
Too fucking easy, mate. Too fucking easy.
What's the score going to be?
3-1.
Who's going to score first?
Isaac. Fucking right.
I'll take that. How's the fight going down?
This
is out. It's gone for exactly what I wanted. Gordon in. Longstaff out. Joe Linton and Willock both in. Isaac in. Wherever we go, I'm confident. half time, shite. That was shite. Very similar to Brentford. I said I didn't want to see the same first half performance. That was really poor. Balls over the top causing us too many problems. Trippier, poor performance from him. I said I wanted Longstaff out. We look like we missed Longstaff in that midfield, we really do. We've been feeding off scraps. 1-0 down. That was really, really poor. We need to pull our fingers out in the second half because we've created very little apart from an Isak shot. Hey, it can only get better. We've seen better second half performances as we saw last Saturday. That was shite. That was shite. I can't put that up, that was shite. That was really shite. We offered nothing in that game. I think Eddie Howe's going to be very disappointed with that. Easy balls down the middle will catch us out. We never got started. We couldn't really get going in midfield. I said the game was going to be won in midfield. That was really, really poor. Yeah, not much to say on that one. Look, 15 points from 18, I'm going to stay positive. That's a very good return. That's a very, very good return. But generally, that was shite. I said Watkins was no danger. He got a goal. But I still think, generally speaking, he's not a very good striker. But hey, I'm not going to talk about that. That was really, really poor. That was. Not much to say on that. But hey, we move on from this one. Eddie Howe's got a lot to think about. I said we've been poor away from home for a long time. Last 2 or 3 matches we've been poor away from home. We were poor today, and it eventually caught up on us. It did. It caught up on us. Didn't create much going forward. Eddie Howe's substitutions at half time I wasn't a big fan of. I didn't like how he put Isak on the left hand side. He's not a left hand side midfielder. It was poor. We move on from this one. Decent away out. Decent away out. But it was pretty poor. It was pretty poor. I'll see you on the next one, Newcastle fans. If you've got this match vlog, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Away the fucking lads.